This is going to be an introduction video as I'm walking down my street to see my covered deck for the first time. How exciting is that? I'm also going to show you other video of the covered deck and other settings. The main purpose for this video, however, is going to be the fact that I'm going to be introducing the builder and craftsman by the name of Louis Shelton, who built my covered deck. He's going to explain his personal information, a little bit of his background, history as far as work, and what his strategy is with regards to building whatever you might need. And he's going to also provide you things that you need to watch out for or look for, different things when you build a covered deck. All of that coming up next. If you watch my videos before, you usually know that I put on my ugly mug and speak to you folks. However, I had a senior moment as I left North Florida and drove all the way up to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I realized that I left all my camera equipment, my Canon camera, my wireless microphones, and my tripod. Therefore, I'm going to have to do this with my iPhone only. I have the pleasure of introducing to you folks Louis Shelton of Lou's Hometown Construction of Bybee, Tennessee. Louis, are you ready for some rapid questions?
Yes, sir. Let's go for it.
All right, Louis, the first question I'm going to ask is give us a little information about your personal life.
I'm 33, married, 3 kids. We've got a 24-acre farm, a couple cattle and turkeys and chickens and rabbits, and probably going to have hogs here soon. Work is my passion. I really enjoy building to a high standard and taking somebody's thoughts and sketches and dreams and turning them into, their reality. Enjoy, the everyday things, hunting, fishing. Past that, just born and raised in Bybee, Tennessee. Moved away a couple times, and that didn't last at heart. Just a hardworking country boy.
All right, Louis, you're in front of my beautiful deck. I want to ask you, how did you get into the construction industry? And give us a little background information regarding your construction.
Started out with construction pretty much right out of high school, well, right out of college. I went to college for welding. That wasn't going to pan out with a child on the way. At that time, it was $7.25 an hour, and it just wouldn't work. So I went into what I knew best, what I had done, from a child. My grandfather used to build homes. So started out with a construction company, a large one, general contracting, just picking up trash and cleaning up. Worked my way up through the ranks, mastered trim carpentry, did framing, drywall, doors, windows. I've worked years with electricians and HVAC and plumbing, and basically found the old grumpy guy on the job site that knew how to do it and didn't have any patience, and learned from that person and honed my skills to try to become the best builder I possibly could. I'm definitely not the best builder, I don't believe, but I really try to pay attention to detail, deliver a superior product, and I've been doing it for a long time now. Quality's everything. The reason I went into business for myself is because when I was managing a larger construction company, I would meet with the homeowners and go over all this stuff and lay out this amazing design, but I wasn't at the top of the food chain, so changes would happen and I couldn't control them, and I didn't like that. So by opening my own business, when we go over something or agree upon it, I'm able to keep that, and I'm able to make the decisions to make sure that the job's done right no matter what. And I'm really proud of that. I'm proud that I can take your dreams and put my hard work and heart and soul into the job and create something you may not even thought was possible.
Louis, you had a particular challenge on this covered deck. Can you explain that to the viewers, please?
Yeah, on the initial blueprints, there was 4 steps, and the handrails went straight down. which meant when you come out of the door, you would have took your first step down right here. That was really close and not too safe. So I changed it to 5 steps, which presented a problem. These rail spacings need to match up all the way around, and it wouldn't no more. This one here would have come straight up into here, which wouldn't have looked right at all. So I widened the top step, which allowed me to put in this 4x4 post here, and it changed the entire layout of all of it. By running into that issue, it made it where I could highlight the deck even more and make it more unique, provide you with a place to set flower pots or decor for, you know, different seasons. And it also gave me a hidden pocket behind this where I could install your receptacle right underneath there. So we ran into one issue where it would have come straight up and been ugly, and I changed that one issue into 3 positives. This right here looks amazing. It sets it apart from other builds. You now have a place to put stuff, and I had a place to put your receptacle box.
All right, Lewis, we promised the viewers that we were going to have you point out some things that are important when building a covered deck. All right?
I would say most important, or first, would be, and this is in my opinion, take note of your frost line. Make sure that however you're attaching to the earth is below the frost line. If you're on a concrete slab, then, you know, metal brackets between the supports and the slab. If you're in a situation like this, these posts are 29 inches in the ground with concrete. Our frost line's 12 inches. A little excessive, but I want it to last. From the posts, pay attention to, is it a single band or a double band? This is a double. I did a 2x8 band with 2x6 joist underneath it. And how did I hold those bands on? Well, I used framing nails, hurricane brackets, and I also come back with these big screws here. They're structural screws. They have a lot of shear force. They're designed to hold weight, whereas a normal screw isn't. A nail is. Those are 7 inches long. From there on up, my rails are held in with nails and screws. Nails keep something from shearing. Screws hold it together. You put them together, you get the best of both worlds. On up, it's hard to see, but there's actual structural screws holding the roof outer bands on. And the inside of the roof framework is actually got a pilot hole through the 2x4 and structural screws holding that down, which for a roof where it gets a lot of wind and uplift, I feel that's better than a hurricane strap or Samson ties. But now down on the bottom is all Samson ties because they hold the weight down. I'd say those are the main things to look at. Past that, you got to ask yourself, is the builder building what they want or what you want? I built this the way I wanted, but I built what Robert wanted. I don't know if that makes sense. This is his design. I tailored it a bit and built it to a standard I feel will last for years and years to come.
All right, we are going to conclude this video. This is the Shelton family. Isn't he cute? That's Lewis Shelton. Hey, Lewis.
Say hi, baby.
And that's Summer. And if you want to call Lewis, we're going to put on the screen his information. Oh, look at Lewis. Do you guys want to say anything, Lewis?
It's been an absolute honor working for you. It is a quite incredible surprise to be honored enough to be on your YouTube channel. We're thankful for you, and you've inspired us to attempt to start our own little YouTube channel. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you, and I really, really enjoy it. Hopefully we can do something again sometime soon.